Hi guys, I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Alright, so let's start the session, and today I'm going to discuss about the Catalyst SD-WAN. This is a very brand new product I'm going to launch today, and I'm just going to demonstrate how basically it is going to be happen, and basically how this is going to be updated in this particular SD-WAN fabric. Hold on guys, just give me 1 second. All right, yeah, that's all good. So basically today I'm going to basically launch this Catalyst SD-WAN program, and I will demonstrate because I built this lab from scratch, and step by step I will show you how this is going to look like. I will just give the demonstration for this Catalyst SD-WAN, so you guys going to understand how this Catalyst SD-WAN is going to look like, how it is going to be connected with the PNP portal, Cisco Smart Portal, how we can get the licensing and everything, and how we can create the feature template, device template, and how even if you want to build some sort of the policy group, right, and other localized policy, centralized policy, and we have the device group as well. So we have to understand each and everything in very scratch, so you can understand and differentiate what is difference between the Catalyst SD-WAN and what is difference between the Viptela SD-WAN and Cisco SD-WAN, because recently everything has been moved as a Catalyst SD-WAN. So let's start. So you can see right now I'm in the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN dashboard, and you might be never seen this kind of dashboard in any kind of the learning from the any institute. They keep talking about the dashboard about the Viptela, or might be they are going to talk about only that is a Cisco SD-WAN, but they do not have the access of the Catalyst SD-WAN. But I'm going to help you because a lot of query I'm getting about the Catalyst SD-WAN, how it is going to look like, what are the key fundamental, how it is going to be configured. So you can see this dashboard is totally different, and if you compare with the normal SD-WAN solution, it's going to be totally different look and feel. So let me show you one of the other SD-WAN solutions so you guys can understand. So I will just show you the my existing SD-WAN we manage, and let me see what is IP address. So I can show you the side by side differences, how basically we have the differences. So this is running on the code 23.6, this SD-WAN running, and Catalyst is going to run 2012 4.1. So let me show you what is IP address. Show interface tab. So the IP address for me this SD-WAN is going to be this one. So I will try to log in. Let me log in from my browser. I will go here and I'll just log in, and you can see. So this is my Cisco SD-WAN. Let me put side by side so you can understand. So you can see when I log in, this is showing Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN, and when you log in for this one, this is the old code that is going to Cisco SD-WAN. So if you go for the production environment, right now for all production environment, they stop using these solutions. But if you're learning this solution, so what are the key things you should know about it? Are they really going to be meaningful for you or not? Is it really required to upgrade yourself on the Catalyst SD-WAN? So I will explore everything. So if I'm going to log in this dashboard, you can find this dashboard is basically have the different look and feel. You can see on this dashboard I have a lot of devices like vSmart. Manages are down for time being, and we manage, and we have this kind of the monitor tab, we have the device tab, TLS certificate, template, and everything, and we have the configuration, device configuration certificate, network design, template, policy, security, unified communication cloud, and cloud on ramp, cloud on IaaS, SaaS application, cloud on ramp for the co-locations. And now we have the SSH terminal, rediscovery network, operational command, template migrations, and also we have some software upgraded process and the security and software repository, and then finally we have the analytics. But if I switch to the Catalyst SD-WAN, probably you are not going to find this kind of dashboard. Dashboard is totally going to be changed. So if I am moving on the different SD-WAN, so let me move on this SD-WAN, and if I go and log in this one, admin, if I go and log in with this one, I'll just log in. You can find it. This is my dashboard, and here you can see, is there any kind of similarity we have? This kind of the look and feel we have in this dashboard, but Catalyst have this kind of look and feel. In what version we are running, you can see about me, we are running the 20.12.4.1 version, and if I go on this one, here you are running about the 20.3.6. So in every productions right now, they stop using the old SD-WAN solutions. So if you're learning this old SD-WAN solutions, even I'm personally training this SD-WAN solution, it's absolutely fine, but the trainer should have also knowledge about the Catalyst SD-WAN. So you just check about the trainers. Does they have the knowledge about the Catalyst SD-WAN? Does the knowledge what is the validator? What is the controller? Because the name has been totally changed. You can see this is the vSmart, vBond and vManage earlier. But now the controller has been changed, validator, controller and the manager. So these all are changed. And you can see we have the VHs, like 4 tunnel we have, some sites having some poor connectivity. So that's why showing that red color. But you can see we have the public internet, we have the MPLS. Real time we can see that they are showing the health monitoring for the every tunnels. One more thing, for this deployment, you can see we have the CSR, root CA. Based on that, you can deploy that. But that SD-WAN I'm showing that this is the real SD-WAN deployment. Means there is no integration of the CSR. Even I can switch my topology. Let me switch the topology, the new topology, which I design. And this is my Catalyst SD-WAN. You can see in this Catalyst SD-WAN, my CSR is switched off. Means it has been no any configuration. And even if I am going on this way vManage, you can see if I go for the administrator and settings, I have my GuiNet lab organization name. This is the real lab because we have the on PNP portal. Let me show you. The GuiNet have their on Cisco PNP portal. So we have their on smart accounts because we are building our own infrastructure for the customer like corporate training and all. So we require that. So if I go here down, plug and play, I can show you. So whatever the inventory I have, the same. You can see I'm just logging with the company domain. And after going in this particular domain, you just have to put the password and verify the email. Now I'm in the actual PNP portal from where this Catalyst SD-WAN is doing the all certifications. Means everything. Means you can see if I go in the settings, my Cisco smart account is also synced with this particular portal. Let me go and show you. If you go down and if you go down and let me show you. Yeah, here you can see this is my it's not showing right now, but I just map this. Probably it is going in the configurations. Yeah, you have to sync your devices. Yeah, so sync the smart account. So earlier I synced the smart account by using the username and password, and because of that, these you can see this is the WAN list. They are the chassis number, site ID, and their host name. The 2 WAN edges I make the onboarded. You can see they are running on the version 20.12.4.1, and even I can upgrade these versions on the 20.15.x versions. Later I will do that because even I will change that version as well. So if you are planning to learn on the 20.15 as well, so I have that already. I have done the POC and it is going to be changed. So this is my VH3 and VH4, and if I go here and show you the certificate, these certificates you can say device chassis number and serial number. How they get? They basically got from this PNP portal. So you can see total inventory how much I have in my network. Total bar 12 record we have, means 12 inventory I have, and this all inventory has been synced to my controller. And here also you can see total 12 inventory we have. So how many we have the C edges? So 1 2 3 4 5, total 5 C edge we have. Out of these 5 CSs, we have 2 CSR 1000, 3 CSR 1000, 1, 2, 3, 4 CSR 1000, and 2 C1000 V router as well. And rest are basically VH cloud. So in production nowadays, what is going to happen? Nowadays, company start using the Catalyst 8000 virtual router, or might be the physical router. They stop using this VH and CSR 1000V. So you probably are not going to find in any production deployment. So that's why probably in any new deployment, you only going to work on the VH or might be only CS, that is a CS Catalyst 1000V only, not CSR 1000V or not VH or any other ASR ISR router is not going to be part of that particular deployment, because Cisco discontinue those. But if we have the already that kind of deployment, the customer is basically using that, so that is going to basically there as well. So this is how it is going to look like. Now if I talk about the PNP portal, you can see this PNP portal actually doing the certification part. So I did all certification for my controller from there. Means I generate the CSR. How I can generate the CSR? There's no manual certifications. So if I go here certificate, if I go to my devices, let me show you. So if I go on this particular devices, and if I go for my certificate, so there is a certificate for the VH router, and if I go for, let me show you, configuration, if I go for devices and go in the controller, see these are the controller, the vManage, vSmart is a typo, basically it's a vBond that's validator, but when I was just adding the name, I put the mistaken vSmart for the validator also. So I will change later on. These all having the UID and they are installed and they are the valid. And if I go for certification, there are certifications. So you go for the controller. See, these are the generated CSR, and this CSR here you can find the certificate, view certificates. Based on this CSR request, right, I get my final certificate from this portal. How you can generate the certificate? Just put the name like it is for the validator, and you put the certificate here, and then after how many year, how many month, or might be the 5 year, 3 years, and you can put any description like GuiNet lab validator certificate. If I click next, after that it will generate one of the certificate like this one. I will not generate right now. So it will generate this certificate. Now this certificate you have to download, just download this certificate, and you have to import from here. You just click on the devices, click on here, and you just have to install certificate, and the certificate whatever downloaded, just select the PEM file. There is a PEM file is going to be there. Probably in my also see here's a PEM file validator. So you just have to upload this certificate. See, the certificate is going to be uploaded, and then you have to install. Already I have done the installation, so do not require to do this installation. So in this case, we do not have to worry about any kind of the root CA like that one. Means this root CA is not going to be required. Everything is going to happen from the PNP portal. Means this is the PNP portal. We have the controller devices. Means we have these devices already provisioned, and this serial file from where you can download the provisioning file. If you can sync your portal, GuiNet portal, then it will automatically push all the information to your vManage. That is a manager. If you don't want to do that, you download the serial file, you just click on it. It is going to download the serial file, and you just select the latest code 18.3 and newer, and just download. Then it is going to download your serial file. Once you download the serial file, if you want to do the manual, go here in WAN list. After going in the WAN, not here, go in the devices and upload WAN list. Click here, and after that you are going to get the serial file in somewhere. See, this is the serial file, and you just have to click open. Then it is going to be just upload all your WANages on your controller. So this is how it is going to happen. So it's very simplified and very easy process. You don't have to do a lot of certification. In any kind of the VHs you want to activate, means even the VHs, no CSR is going to required. What is required? You just make the underlay connectivity. After making the underlay connectivity, let me show you. If I want to activate this VHs, so you have to give this command. Right now this is activated because this have the already, let me show you. This is going to be admin. Let me try. Okay. So if I run the command show control connections, see my all control tunnels are up while the dual transport. So there is no CSR generated by this particular VH router. Simply what I have done, I activated via the command, and how the command is going to, definitely I will explain step by step all in my upcoming classes. If you're really willing to understand how this all deployment is going to happen from the scratch, so join my upcoming master class for the Cisco SD-WAN mastery, and then I will definitely show you. But let me show you show control connections. This is my control connection. For MPLS it's showing down, might be the BGP summary is down. Yeah, it's down, so probably I have to restart the router and all, it is going to become up. But the control connection for the public internet is up, so even my sites are going to talk to each other. But if I want to activate, then how it is going to happen? There is no CSR, only required this file here, WANage list, and you just go in the certificate. Your all file is going to show here like chassis number and token number. So what you have to do, that you simply have to go on this particular device, request VH cloud add, sorry, you have to activate and chassis number. From where you get the chassis number for the VH4? Already we have this chassis number, this for the VH4. Okay, this is a VH4. Just put the chassis number, you can put this chassis number, and then you have to give the token. So right now this VH has been already activated with the token ID, so now it's showing the with the serial number, but after activation it's going to show the token number. But let's suppose this VH is not activated, so I have this serial number, I need to put this one, but it's already activated, so you can use this as a token number, and then you have to add, it is going to just create the tunnel. So just copy this value, and after that you just paste it here, and then you have to make the underlay connectivity, and it is going to build the tunnels. That's it, you have to do that. No CSR generation is going to require, no you have to sign the certificate from the root C and all. Without that it is going to work. So this is how it is going to happen. So moving further, right, I hope you guys understand the basic difference between the SD-WAN, that is Cisco SD-WAN dashboard, and the Catalyst SD-WAN. So Catalyst SD-WAN also, if I just compare with the dashboard side by side, you can see the configuration sections, we have this much only option: device, TLS, certificate, network design, template, policy, security, unified communication, cloud on ramp for SaaS, cloud on ramp for the IaaS, right, cloud on ramp for the multi-tenants, like multi-cloud. But here if I go that configuration, you can see the policy configuration group. What is the configuration group? Probably you never know about this configuration group, so you have to understand what is the policy group, that also you have to know that. Topology, cloud on ramp for SaaS also here, devices also here, network hierarchy also here, certificate authority also here, template also here, policy also here, security, unified communication, network design, everything is there. But the most important configuration group, how this configuration group is going to be created, how my feature profile is going to be created, that you have to understand. So I will explain these all things in my upcoming masterclass, and already who is doing the Cisco SD-WAN with me in the current batch, definitely they're going to get all understanding. I will explain these all things because they are very important. But trust me guys, if you are going to learn from anywhere, right, I'm not showing like the GuiNet is only platform, try to ask, is the instructor is going to cover these all new features? If he is covering, that's good. If he is not covering, that means you are missing something very important. Very important, trust me. And also you should know actually how real SD-WAN deployment is going to happen. At least you ask the concept. There are a lot of instructors available in the market. They're just trying to run the WebTela SD-WAN solutions by using the old code 19.2.3, 20. Something code. Even I was using, but my practice was whatever the valuable things is coming in the SD-WAN, that should be also going to be covered. It's not like I'm just going to cover this all and my job is done. No, it's not like good to be that. I should always explain what is the Catalyst SD-WAN, what are the roles and responsibility of the Catalyst SD-WAN, how it is going to be used. So in 2026, if you're planning for the SD-WAN solutions, you always try to get the Catalyst SD-WAN solution. Even you are doing the lab on this one, that's absolutely fine. But try to understand what is inside of the Catalyst SD-WAN, how the tools are going to work, how the maintenance is going to work, how the administration is going to work. This is going to happen. So let's move further. Now we have the control tunnels that is already configured here. So control tunnel, control connections, we are able to make the control connections. Here also I am able to make the control connections. Now if I want to configure a template, just for demonstration point of view, how template is going to be configured, simply I'll go here, because if you are already part of my any batches, you know how it is going to configure. But if you are the new, then I'm going to just demonstrate. We have the device template and the feature template. The process are going to be same. The same process is going to happen for device template and feature template. So feature template, you required again multiple configurations. What are the configurations? Probably you are going to go and show run systems, and this is system configuration. We have the system IP, we have the site ID, we have the version, and even the VHs you can show version. If I go run that 20.12.4.1, that is a very latest version. After that we have 15 show versions and 20. So most stable for the lab point of view, 2012 and 4.1. So if I want to go and I want to basically run that, so I'll go in the feature template, add template, and after that I will go on the VH cloud. You can see still we have the ASR, ISR, everything as we have, but I'll go in the VH cloud and I will create one of the system template. See here how it is going to look like. But if you go here, That's it's little bit looks better for me. It's older one's better, but newer have some different kind of the dashboard. It's not look very nice to me especially, but you can go here, you find the colorful things and you can select the system template, but here you can see it's pure black and white. So I will go and select the system template. Here I can just make the system template. In this system template, what I can do that I will basically make that I will leave everything as a variable: site ID, system ID, overlay ID, because I will recall this all template for the different sites. So I will just use this as it is. I'm not going to change anything, and I will leave everything latitude longitude at the same, and I'll just click save. This is going to be done. Okay, here baud rate need to be selected, so I'll select the 9600 and I'll save it. Now, so on device point of view, VH4 or VH3, we require the system configuration, and that I have done. After that system configuration, we have the VPN 0 configuration. Under VPN 0, we have the two interfaces. I'm just going to explain in the brief way, but how this all configuration is done in the CLI, how I'm converting in the GUI, that is a different way you have to understand. In my live master class, I'll explain everything. But if you have the already knowledge about the SD-WAN, so you can correlate what I'm talking about, which language I'm talking basically. So we have the BGP configuration, we have the interface configuration, that is a public internet, private MPLS, and the another static route. So what I can do, I can go here and add the template, and this is going to be VH Cloud, and I will create the VPN. The first one is going to be VPN 0. So put here dual transport VPN 0 template, and I'll go here and add the VPN 0 name. I'll put the global as a transport VPN, and then I will go a little bit down. Nothing is required as of now, just required on the static route, because every site have the internet connectivity, and for internet connectivity we need to put a static route, and this is the part of the VPN 0. So I will go here and keep that 0.0.0. add next hop is going to be my, this is going to be my device specific. Okay, so I'll put as a this one VPN 0 next hop IP address, right, and this IP address is going for the your public internet. Next hop IP address of public internet, so I need to put that value, and then I'll click add. That is done. What next? So IPv6 we don't have anything, service route we don't have anything, sorry guys. I will simply go and say it's done. So VPN 0, I just keep the VPN 0 as a global number, and then the descriptions, and then one of the static route. That's done. What else guys? I can go and add one more template. I can add the VH Cloud here. In this VH Cloud, I'll go, I require the interface. I require two interfaces, so I'll make here as a dual transport MPLS interface template. And I will make interface as a no shutdown as a global, and interface ID. Interface ID is going to be always device specific, because you don't know which router, which kind of the interface we have. Might be you have the gig 0x0 interface, you might be have the gig 0x1 interface, could be anything. So you could not hardcode the interface. So what I can do that, I will go here and put that device specific, and I'll put the name VPN 0 like public interface, MPLS, right, MPLS interface ID name. Okay, and then description is going to be, it's a MPLS transport. Now if I talk about the IP is also not going to be fixed, hard coded, not going to require, device specific is going to require. So I'll put as a VPN 0 MPLS interface IP address. Okay, and then these are the tunnel is going to require. Definitely tunnel should be on global. So I'll make the tunnel interface. And after that, I need to define the color. Color, I'm going to use the MPLS. So I'll select the MPLS color. Restrict, already you know what is meaning of restrict. So definitely I'll go and turn on the restrict command here. And what else I can do that? After that, I don't require anything. Allow services, I can do the all, right? And then advanced feature, already encapsulation is going to be allowed. So no need anything. We are done. NAT is not required. VRRB not required. ACL QS will discuss later. I'm just showing the basic thing how we can do that configuration. So I'll save that. All done. So one dual transport MPLS done. I'll create one more template for the public internet. So VH Cloud again, and here I'll go and configure the interface. That is going to my public internet. So I'll put here public internet interface template. Okay, public interface template. The shutdown, definitely it is going to be no shutdown, and interface ID I'll put the device specific VPN 0 interface ID name. Okay, VPN 0 public, because I need to give the meaningful name, so it's not going to be confusion when I going to do the actual value configurations. So public internet, and this public internet description is going to be happened, and the static is going to be my IP is going to be VPN 0 public interface IP people address. Tunnel is definitely going to require on. Okay, and this is going to my public internet. So I'll go here and put the public internet. The restriction I'll make the on, and group and all I will explain what is the group is going to be used later on. Maximum connection I'll explain. Okay, if you're already in my class, you know what is that meaning. And then after I will not do any changes, and here you can see we are done with the my advanced feature as well, encapsulations. No other configuration required. We are good, and I'll just save the configuration. So after that, what next? We basically require two transport, that has been done. We require the VPN 0, that had been done, but also on the my MPLS circuit we are running the BGP configurations. So you're probably going to find that BGP configuration, this one. So this configuration also required one template. So what I can do that, I'll create the feature template from here, and this is going to be VH Cloud, and I will configure that the one of the BGP template. So I'll go here and I'll put as a dual transport BGP template. So this is going to be there. I'll put it here, and then after this is going to be shutdown no AS number. So I'll put the BGP local AS, my on AS number. Every site have their different AS number. So I'll put as a my on AS number. Router ID is going to take a system IP, and rest is going to be same. Unique AS address family, because we need to advertise the route from the every neighbor. From this one I need to advertise this 172 route. Here 172.31.14, here is 13, here is 11, here is 12, here is 15. So I need to give here network command, and this is going to be my BGP network address prefix that need to be advertised. I'll click OK. Neighbor, it's going to be not fixed value, so BGP neighbor is going to be defined for the every peer. Remote AS also, we know remote AS is going to be 100. We can put that 100 value right away, because every site have to be same remote AS, or we can define later on as well, no problem. Advanced not required, so I'll add it. Done. My BGP configuration done. No other changes required. I have done this configuration. So let me review. System template, VPN 0 template, VPN 10 I'm not configuring. I'm just want to onboard my WAN right now. Dual VPN transport. We have the dual transport, the BGP template. That's the MPLS template, right? And I need one of the banner also. I can create the banner and VPN 512 as well. So I'll go VH here, and we have the banner. We can put any name as a welcome to GuiNet Catalyst SD-WAN lab. Okay, and let's explore new SD-WAN features. You can put anything, right? Whatever you think, but I'm just putting that banner. When you log in, you're going to get, when you go for configuration mode, you're going to get this information. One more thing, I will configure VPN 512 command as well. So I'll go here, VH cloud, and this is going to be, interface is going to be configured. For that, I'll configure first VPN 512. So VPN 512 template, and this is going to be there, and then the VPN ID is going to be 512. I can put as a management VPN. Okay, and then it is going to be no other configuration. I will just save it, and then it is going to be done. I will create one of the interface with VPN 0 as well. So I will go here again, and I will configure one of the VPN 0 interface configuration as well. So this is VH cloud, and after going that, I will go here and I will configure one of the interface as well. Interface always same way. What I show you, this is VPN 512. So this is going to be Ethernet 0. If you're not going to configure, it is going to throw an error. So it's better you configure it, and then it is going to be show on your configuration. MGMT VPN interface, right? I'll just put it here, and shutdown you can leave it as it is. Here I need to put ETH 0. That's the more important, and the value is going to be MGMT VPN, and I'll click OK. So I hope you guys are okay till here. No any doubt? Okay, let me know if you have any doubt, any kind of the question till here, so I can just help you out. Okay, all right, so let me go. Okay, so what I can do now, already configured this feature templates. So now I have to configure device template on the Catalyst SD-WAN. So I'll go here and create a device template. Device model is going to be again my VH cloud, and device role SD-WAN edge. This is a new thing I'm getting from here. Earlier on the Catalyst, Cisco SD-WAN, this kind of the feature was not available. This special column was not there. Template name, I can put a dual transport device. Template, and I can put it here. And what is system? System we configured. Locking not required, triple E not required, OMP not required. These are going to default template. But VPN 0 we configure. Dual transport, BGP we configure. Okay, we configure the interface, that is the public internet, and the second interface we configure as a my MPLS interface. So these all configuration we have done. So I just put it here. VPN 512 we configure this one, and I configure one of the interface also for VPN 512. But that is not showing this. Okay, now it's showing management interface as well, and I configure the banner. Okay, so this all is going to call in the device template. I hope you guys are aware about what a device template or the feature template. I'm not going to cover everything in very detail, like, so you can just understand everything in the from the scratch, but I'm showing like how Catalyst SD-WAN is going to more and less similar to the your your Cisco SD-WAN solutions. So now you have this particular device template. You can see this is my device template, dual transport and all. And now what I have to do, that I need to attach Right now my devices are in the CLI mode. See, the mode you're seeing here, that is my CLI mode. These all are basically in CLI mode. So I need to convert this CLI mode into vManage mode. So that's why I created my interface template, the VPN template. I configured my system template, BGP template, and I need to call everything in my device template. Then device template configuration need to push on my actual devices. So I'll go here and I'll go in the device. Sorry, I need to go in my template. Template, there is a device template. So I will attach my devices. Which all devices I need to attach? The VH3 and VH4. Attach devices. Device is going to be attached. Now you can see this is a grayed out. It should be green. So you have to click on 3 dot and you have to fill all values. And how you can fill the values? By getting this info. It's showing the VPN 0 next hop IP address for public internet. What is that? VPN 0 next hop. So that is going to be 192.1.3.1, which is configured here. Okay, because it is for the public internet. So it's going to be 192.1.3.1. This subnet I am using. Now it is asking what is the MPLS interface ID. That is my G0x1. So G0x1. And what is IP address? It's 172.13.13.3/24. This we are using 3 here and 1 here. So I need to put the IP address here as well. Okay. Then it is asking about the public interface ID. That is going to be my G0x0. Okay. And what is my VPN interface IP address? Right. This is taking that. This IP is going to be there. This is going to be there. 3/24. And the BGP local AS, these all value automatically it's filled because earlier I configured one of the template. So from there it was filled the automatic value. If it not filled, you have to fill these all manually. But it automatically fill the values based on the previous configurations. So that's fine, right? And we are good till here. But you can see this is my BGP local AS number 65003. If you are configuring very first time, if you're deploying very first time, these all value you have to put the manually. But actually what happened, there was a situation, I bring these all devices in the past for lab testing point of view. So they just put the cache informations in their table. And when I just again pull the same kind of template, it just pull the values. So that's why you can see here, you can just getting the default information. What is my BGP neighbor remote is, what is my system host address, what is my IP address, what is my site ID, everything you can see here. So I'll update it here. Now after that, I'll go again here. What is my next hop? It's going to 192.4.1 MPLS G0x1, right? IP is going to 172.31.14.4/24, and this is going to be G0x0. This is going to be my 4/24, and my local is my network, my neighbor IP address, my neighbor address, this all are going to be pre-filled. And now you can see it's become a green. Click next, and now you can verify the current configuration. What is my current configuration? What is my running configuration? So you can go for the config difference side by side, and you can just validate. Almost every configuration is same, nothing is going to be changed, but you can still verify to avoid any error. It looks pretty same. Okay, no changes. You go for the VH4 as well and do the same work, so we can avoid any configuration issue. So here you can go side by side again, and you can find here, this is going to be this, and it is absolutely fine. There is no problem at all. Clear? I'll configure this, and it is going to be confirm to devices and configure. This is going to be push to devices. Wait for a while, it's pushing the devices configuration. We'll see that. So wait for a while. Validation successful and device push successful. So now your devices are now managed by the, if you go and login, exit, see, welcome to the GuiNet Catalyst SD-WAN. This is the banner I have given. And if I log in again with the password, you see let's explore new SD-WAN features. This is the banner I have given earlier. Okay, if I log in, see, welcome to the GuiNet Catalyst SD-WAN. And if I go here and try to log in again, let's explore SD-WAN features. Clear? Now if I go here in my Catalyst SD-WAN dashboard, and after going in the Catalyst SD-WAN dashboard, if I go here and devices, you're going to find these two are my vManage. This is the versions, and this is going to my vManage mode. Make sense, guys? So now I converted in the vManage mode. These all are my in the vManage mode. So any configuration now, if I want to do that, if anything I want to do that, change locally. Let's suppose I'm going on the VH4 and I want to do the changes. Let's suppose interface ATH0 and descriptions I want to give the test VPN, and I'll put the commit. See, this commit is not working. Why? Because it's throwing error. This device is managed by the vManage. Configuration through CLI is not possible. Okay, not allowed. You cannot do that configurations. So once this device is onboarded on the your vManage via the feature template and device template, you cannot do any local configuration, either VH3 and VH4, because if any changes you want to make the means you want to make on the routers, you always have to do via the device template or feature template. You just have to go on template, any value you want to change, so you can change the value from here, change device value and all. So you just click on here and you want to change the any value, you can change from here. All right, so I hope you guys have the better understanding now. Now similarly I will explain how the policy is going to be created, how centralized policy. There are a lot of things in centralized policy. If I compare here, you in policy in group of interest we have the color, how many, 3, 3, 6, 3, 9 group of interest, but here you can see 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 total we have. So 4-5 parameter has been increased. What does mean preferred color, regions? So why the attribute has been changed here? So that also we have to understand, guys, and I will explain. But we can create the custom applications, cloud discovery. This is all not available in the custom application was there, but in the cloud application that is not available in this particular this sections. And if you go for the localized policy, again localized policy is going to be there, like prefix, extended class map, mirror, prefix, VPN, everything is there. All right, so if I go again in this particular, let me go in the configuration and the policy, and if I just click on the policy and if I click the next, you see we have the topology, means if you want to make the hub and spoke custom, these all are similar, right? Nothing is changing much. Maybe membership policy, we keep doing this all. If we click next, let me click next. Yeah, so we have the, I click 2 times. So we have the application aware routing policy, we have the traffic data policy, C float policy, see everything what I can do in my particular dashboard, I can do that, and then I can apply these all things. But what is difference? This you can add application and QS policy directly from here as well if you want to do that. This is a new feature we're going to do that in this particular Catalyst SD-WAN solutions. So this you have to understand what is the feature and how it is going to be look like. Another things, how if I want to get the policy group, how it is going to be happen, what is the meaning of the policy group, and what is the means configuration group and policy group. So I will explain how it is going to happen, but not today, because if I explain everything today, that's it's not going to finish, because SD-WAN is going to be more about 30-40 hour sessions. So to understand everything in depth SD-WAN, we have to start from the scratch, 0 to hero. So if you guys are planning to register yourself and you want to like upgrade your SD-WAN solution, so you can visit our websites and you can reach out to support team. Let me show you. So if you have any doubt, any questions, so you guys can just fill the form here. Probably you can select the course that you want to learn, the SD-WAN course or any other courses, like probably you are going to get here Cisco SD-WAN, Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN we added. So if you want to upgrade Cisco Catalyst, if you really want to upgrade Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN only for one-to-one, similar to the corporate batch, you can register for that as well. But the costing is going to be a little bit higher. Why? Because arranging the license, temporary license for you, that is going to include the cost. But we'll do that. Generally, what happen when I go for the corporate batches, we'll procure the actual license, and the company basically paid for those licenses. So if you want to, like, that's going to pay as a go license, means the amount of license you're going to get and the amount of time you're going to use. Pay as a go means till the time you're using, you have to pay. After you're not using, you just have to discontinue the license. So we have to get those licenses, and then we have to integrate that. So if you want to really learn this Catalyst SD-WAN, means same dashboard you want to learn, then from scratch everything, then you have to pay a little bit extra, because this is going to require the license. Else for this SD-WAN, like Cisco SD-WAN, which is very stable in the SD-WAN solution, more or less feature is same, and I'll explain definitely the feature is not available in this SD-WAN, for which you are going to get lab and everything. That I will explain in this particular Catalyst SD-WAN. But lab for the Catalyst SD-WAN probably you are not going to get. If you want to really get the lab, then you have to request to the sales team, or might be the support team. They will quote you according to your requirement. So anything you have, you can just always contact our team as well. You can say your name, contact, or you can just visit our website, write email, or you can reach out this WhatsApp number, click on that, call anyone. So this is how basically you can start your journey. So the batch is going to start on the same time. We are planning to start on the 7 p.m. IST, 7 to 8 p.m. IST. So almost after 6 minutes or 7 minutes, we are going to start this batch. Not today, but probably from the upcoming week. So if you have the plan to start this SD-WAN solutions, you want to learn from the anything scratch from the SD-WAN, so you can explore our website. We have the different courses. You can just go, even you want to for the video access only, you can go and buy the video access courses, Zscaler, cloud networking, load balance, network engineer program. A lot of courses we have. So whatever you think, you can just go and explore the courses. So I believe the session was useful for you. At least you understand how the Catalyst SD-WAN is going to look like. What are different kind of the controller we have, the manager, controller, and validator, and the Cisco SD-WAN we have the vSmart, vBound, and the vManage. So try to upgrade yourself and learn new thing instead of just working on the old and legacy system. Because if you go for the interview, now the interviewer is going to ask about more about the Catalyst SD-WAN, less in the old SD-WAN. Concept is going to be same, but you should know the terminologies, how the terminology is going to be used. So thank you so much, guys. I hope the session is wonderful for you all, and I hope